group of people who don't work, and it's got nothing to do with a big lottery win. They simply don't believe in working or paying taxes. Instead, they know how to rot the system so they can live off the taxes everybody else pays. And now they're using the internet to teach others how to get away with it.
John Howard wouldn't know a battler if he reversed over one in his limousine.
They call themselves the Dole Army, and they say they're on the march.
We have members in Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, Darwin, Adelaide, Albury-Wodonga.
They choose not to work. Instead, most collect the dole. Home is a secret underground tunnel.
Why live down here underground, not with the rest of us up there?
We can't afford to, you know. Some of us have no welfare whatsoever because we have no addresses, because some of us are homeless because they've lost jobs.
Other people live up there who haven't got money.
Yeah, well, more and more are coming down here. You know, I mean, do your sums, add it up.
So the movement's growing, is it?
Absolutely.
Cool Keith, Brunswick.
Kangaroo, Sunshine.
Emma, Oakley.
Vegemite, St Kilda.
Nobody nowhere.
At meetings like this, they talk tactics, recruitment, how to extract more money from taxpayers, and survival.
Ashies, what do you reckon about these?
We finished the dumpster chart. We've pretty much identified every dumpster in Melbourne, we feel.
Oh! Box of cordial. Great. Got a whole box full of chocolate.
What's the Dole Army all about?
It's about Aussie mateship. It's about the fact that the Toorak bludgers own everything and give us the crumbs, and we're not satisfied with their crumbs.
When did you last work?
Look, this interview is getting focused so much on
but
what we do to look for work and so forth.
Talk about work, and the Dole Army claiming a membership of 70 gets defensive.
It's not like we've been leeching off the welfare system for years or anything. I choose not to work now. I've seen how badly workers get treated. I choose to fight against that.
The main weapon of the Dole Army is the internet. This isn't just a recruiting drive, it's a beginner's guide on how to scam the system.
400 hits in the last fortnight, 16 emails.
You mentioned in the website scams. Well, what does that mean?
Survival.
Yeah, we think human survival is important, and people should survive by what means necessary.
Anyone who does claim entitlements, claim a benefit to which they're not entitled is breaking the law.
The natural-born enemies of the Dole Army are the rich, the powerful, and government. The man at the head of their hit list is Employment Minister Tony Abbott.
Tony Abbott is a babbling moron.
Professional liar.
Look, I have thick skin, and I've been called worse.
Now, work for the Dole, what do you think of that, the three of you?
Pathetic.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Hitler would have loved it.
They think they're being smart. I think they're being smart aleck.
Minister Abbott put aside the affairs of state to tour the Dole Army's website.
If these people put as much energy into finding work and into building a career as they've put into building their website, I think that they'd go a long way.
So why don't you show your faces?
Well, we don't trust the media. We don't trust the society up there.
Yeah, so are you trying to hide something by hiding your faces?
Well, figure it out for yourself.
You know my name, and you can see my face, and I'm making a case, and I think that if they wish to engage in constructive dialogue, they should do likewise.
What do you think John Howard would think of you people?
Oh, I mean, obviously he'd come out with statements such as, you know, they're un-Australian, they're this or that, they're bludgers. But we say, no, you're the one that's un-Australian. You're the one who are attacking working people every day.
What do you reckon, Jack? It's a bit out of season, but I reckon it's good enough for a stew. Bit of bush tucker. Blackfellas taught us about this.
They won't show us their faces, and they won't tell us their names. But the Dole Army did agree to show us where they gather for meetings. After dark in a watery cavern by the Yarra, right under the noses of the very people they most despise, the rich of Toorak.
You're down on the people from Toorak, aren't you?
Sure am. It's a state of consciousness. It's the consciousness of what can I get by ripping off other people.
A lot of people who live in Toorak and work in Toorak work very, very hard.
Oh, if you think someone on their mobile phone having a chat to the stockbrokers is going to work, well, I just think that's naive.
But not everyone's like that in Toorak, I can tell you.
Oh, what, they mow their own lawns, do they?
I know some people who do, actually.
Well, great. That's a really good contribution to society, mowing their fantastic huge lawn in front of their fantastic huge mansion that they never built but exploited other people to build it.
I think that many of us go through a phase of life where we are instinctively disrespectful, instinctively rebellious, instinctively cynical, but mostly it's a passing phase, and I hope that members of the Dole Army will pass through it.
I work really hard. I pay half of my salary goes in taxes every week, I promise you that. I work really hard, sometimes too hard.
Do you call this working hard?
Yeah, it is hard work sometimes, not all the time, but why should I support you?
We're
Well,
not supporting them.
Yes, I
We're
am.
not down
You're getting the
here.
unemployment benefit. My taxes pay for that.
why don't you pay us for this interview? You're getting paid for being here. We're not. If this is work, then we're working right now, so where's our money?
You might be interested to know these members of the Dole Army get their unemployment rations courtesy of you, the taxpayer. And they promise they're doing all they can to get others to enlist.
Unemployment is here to stay. And as long as the dole queues are growing, our organisation will be growing along with them.
Martin King reporting there in Melbourne, and we can assure you that we did not pay anyone from that charming and courageous pack in the Dole Army.